When I was a little girl, I used to go to work with Dad in the boat all the time. And I think always I've loved being on the water. We'd always launch from tea gardens here and go up the river, and it'd be like, cherry tree, cherry tree.
An old fisherman said to me a long, long time ago, there's only one person who knows anything about what the prawns are doing. He said, and that's the bloke who's just picked his net up. He said, anybody else is telling lies. Set pocket prawning, it basically goes back to the very start. You're working with the tides and the moon and the weather.
We set the net and then you're just waiting, and then you get that first pick up and it's like, oh my God, we've got prawns, and you go back out and you start sorting them on the sorting tray, and then the cooking. But also I just love being up there and hanging out with my dad. That was always my time with him.
Gambas was a quiet fishing village. Gamba, everyone knew everyone and stuff like that, you know, and still people that leave the place and come back say, oh, there's no place like Gamba. Alex was always keen. Alex had it in her mind that she wanted to drive a trawler and she wanted to be a fisherman.
Duck called my father and was like, I really want your daughter to come and chat to me. So I did. I came down, he's like, Alex, I want you to work for me. And I was like, oh, all right.
She's done a master class 5, and I just bug around being the decky out the back, because if you're going to teach them, the only way to teach them is let them do it themselves.
He's just the best. He's easygoing. He's definitely got to be one of the best skippers.
She's been with me for nearly 3 years now, and yeah, she's coming along all right.
Oh, they didn't. They just said, do you follow your heart? I like fishing, it's my passion. I just YouTube. Someone will show me something, someone will show me something else, or you might see something on the TV. Yeah, you make your nets and tweak your gear, and once it all works, it's a good feeling, because you know you've done it. I like the Hawkesbury, the big mountains, a nice river valley, and then it's so diverse, like everything plays a part. So like, the first part is your fish are only as healthy as the bathtub they swim in. So like, I want to take care of this river, and if it's not healthy, I won't catch anything. I just love it. Life's cool. Like, I'm living the dream.
Well, Mum was, she was from a fishing family, as their life was very hard in those days, and in Mum's younger days, her father sent her off to Newcastle to boarding school to be educated. I think he thought that she was going to be the one that changed the mould and did something else. One of my grandfather's regrets was that she married a fisherman. We all were involved in the fishing industry, and Mum was always there supporting and backing that up.
Mums came about to honour Nanny, and Nanny was just such a prominent person in the community and in this town that after she passed away, everyone was devastated. And so Mums came about after Nan, and that way, her name and her legacy still lives on in future generations. I'd like to think that she's really proud of everything that we're doing, all of us. That the boys are still out fishing, that the younger generation have become fishermen. My cousins are now 6th generation fishermen in the area.
I still wouldn't swap it for quids. I've been doing it for 48 years and I still love going to sea every night I can. It's been my livelihood. It's a different lifestyle. You've got to get used to it. You've got to like it, You've got to like working night time and getting out of bed and going out the back in the cold or whatever, It's just one of those things. If you love it, you can't get it out of your system. Ever since my first trip to sea, that's the way it's been.
I grew up as, when fishing was pretty bad and pretty hard, and you weren't sort of socially accepted. And I've always wanted to think that we're not like that. I wanted my kids to grow up and be able to say that, and be fishermen and be proud fishermen.
Dad's still working all hours of the evening, going up the river in the cold and wet and different conditions, and he loves it. That's his other home, in a way.
I want to get my own boat one day, and I want to run that. I want a bigger boat. I want bigger crew, that kind of stuff, do longer trips. Ultimately, I'd love to be the best skipper on the East Coast. I'd love to have a reputation like Duck does one day.
I don't know, if you're good at something, do it. I was always good at wreck fishing, so I thought I want to go commercial fishing. I'm just keen. I know I'm keen, and I got my heart set on it. I've had my heart set on it since I was a little boy. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a firefighter. I said I was going to be a fisherman, and I'm still a fisherman now.